Am I wrong for telling my husband's affair baby's family to either come get the kid or I'm calling CPS? My 53 female, soon-to-be ex-husband Roger, 57 male, whom I forgave for his affair, came home with the baby 4 months ago. His girlfriend, 22, could not handle it anymore and brought the baby to him at work and left. To the best of his knowledge, she is in Spain. I allowed him to stay so long as I didn't have to do anything. Well, about a month ago, Roger had a heart attack. It didn't kill him, more's the pity, but he is very weak and incapable of doing anything for himself. Since he isn't up and about, he cannot care for his child. He also cannot drop off and pick up his son at daycare. I have been helping him, but I'm done. My kids are full grown. I shouldn't be having grandkids anytime soon. I do not have any desire to care for a baby. I told Roger that I want a divorce, and I contacted the mother's parents. I know the father through friends. I said they had until Friday to come get their grandchild, or I was calling Child Protective Services. They just left with the baby, but they scolded me for being so cold towards a baby that had done no harm. I view that child differently. Roger is recovering and I'll be moving out. The house is in his name, but I have never contributed to it. I have the equivalent of 22 years of rent and interest put away, and as per our prenup, my savings are my own. I work and I don't need anything out of this marriage except myself. My kids tried to tell me to stay and help their father. I said that they were welcome to come over and help him with cleaning himself and the baby. Both declined what I felt was a fair offer. I do not feel that I'm acting badly. However, Roger, our children, his child's family, and a few mutual friends think I am. Perhaps writing this out and seeing the response will give me clarity. At 53 years old, at 53 years old, you have 2 grandkids. Your man literally goes and cheats on you with some random young woman. And then she abandons her baby. 22 is young, but 22, at the end of the day, I feel like if you can lay up with the man and have a baby, you can take care of your damn baby. And now the mother wants to go live her best life. Your man who really cheated on you. Like, are you forgetting that he had an affair on OP? Now wants you to play nurse and nanny to him and his baby? In what world is that acceptable? Hell no. I don't even know why she even accepted him to begin with, because at first I thought maybe because, she was a housewife and all these years he was working and she needs him and she's financially tight to him. If you're not financially tight to this man, I don't even know why people stay him to begin with. As soon as he cheated, I would have just left. I don't want to play nanny or nurse to no man and his damn affair baby at 53 years old. Even put the affair to the side. I don't care. I don't want to play a mother to a baby, especially when the baby's mother is well and alive, wants to go party. Who the hell is everybody think OP is? What the hell? Top comment, not the a-hole. Let me get this straight though. No one is upset at the real mom who took off for Spain leaving her kid. It seems like all the hostility is being misdirected towards you, who got dumped on more than once. You are doing the right thing. At some point, mom is more than likely going to show back up, want the kid and money to support it. Get away from that man as fast as you can. As far as your kids go, it sounds like they think you have some responsibility to support the guy who cheated on you for life so they can enjoy theirs without added burden. Hopefully, they'll wake up and realize that's placing you in an abusive situation. Wait until Roger passes and they all want part of the house, and little miss, guess who, if she finds out, wants piece of her kids too. I bet their opinions change real fast. Exactly. I feel like if the baby's family want to take care of the baby, they can do that. They're free to. After all, it's their daughter's baby. And if OP's children want their father to be taken care of, they also can take care of their damn father. I don't know why everybody's burden or OP. This man cheated on her. Are we trying to gloss that over? He literally cheated on her. What empathy should she have for a man who cheated and had a baby on her with a woman who's literally, 20-something years his junior? And even if she was his age or older, at the end of the day, he still cheated. Am I wrong for telling a plus-size woman that I love being skinny? I dread going to my childhood friend's birthday party every year. We moved apart a decade ago, and even though I always cared deeply about her, we are very different people now, and her friend group reflects this. She has one friend, let's call her Amanda, who without fail has to comment on my weight every single time she sees me. You're so skinny. Do you ever eat? Does your boyfriend care that you don't have curves? Your legs are like sticks. For the record, I eat plenty. I have fast metabolism, which keeps me super thin. I keep strong face when Amanda says these things to me, but truthfully, she's touching on my worst insecurities and it makes me dread going to these parties every year. My mom had what I thought was a great idea on how to deal with Amanda. She suggested I pretend she's giving me a compliment. My mom told me if Amanda says you're so skinny, just smile and say thanks. I love being skinny. And if she looks disappointed at your response, you'll have proven she was trying to insult you. I thought this was a great idea. However, something I had to fail to mention to my mom was that Amanda was overweight. I didn't realize this meant I was entering potential a-hole territory. Anyway, the dreaded party day comes, and of course, no surprise, Amanda immediately looks at my arms and comments how tiny they are. I ignored this comment. Then later on in the day, we were standing in a group together and she was eyeing me up and down. She chuckled to herself and says, God, you're so skinny. And I thought, okay, here it is. Here's my moment. I turned to her, smiled, and said, thanks. I love being skinny. And then I am completely serious here. She slaps me in the face. I was in complete shock, just staring back at her, mouth hanging open with my hand on my cheek. Everyone was silent. How the hell did somebody just... what the hell? She suddenly bursts into tears and runs out of the room. Two of her friends chased her. Only one other girl and my childhood friend asked if I was okay, but everyone else was just shooting me dirty looks. I promptly left the party, which sucked because I had 2 hour commute and had planned to sleep over. The next day, I was texting with my childhood friend about it. She basically thinks even though Amanda shouldn't have slapped me, that I was insensitive for saying I love being skinny to a plus-sized person. I argued that Amanda has constantly been insensitive to me every party, and I didn't comment on her body only on my own. I mean, Amanda, I don't understand people's obsession, whether it's like in real life or on like in the internet, on commenting people's weight. I don't know why. Like, I just never had the urge to say anything about anybody's body. She told me that it sounds different because being skinny is socially acceptable and that Amanda wouldn't usually do something like this, but I triggered her with my insults. My mom thinks I am in the right, but this was all her idea, so of course she does, lol. So, am I wrong for what I said to Amanda? Top comment. Literally, that would have been my first move before leaving, and I'd scream my ass off at her until the cops came. She said presidents that it's okay to talk about other people's body and that OP didn't even bring up her body but her own. She's a self-hating fat person. As a fat person, she can go F herself. Exactly, like how are you going to victimize yourself in a situation where you were being an actual bully as soon as someone wants to stand up for themselves? And OP didn't even say anything about anyone's body. She technically didn't even say anything about anybody, her own body. All she said was, I love being skinny, because imagine someone telling you that, you know, something degrading or nasty about your body every time they literally lay eyes on you. I don't care if you're the fattest person or the tiniest person. Why do we feel comfortable commenting on people's bodies? That's so weird. The same way it's not socially acceptable to be, like, the same way it's not a good thing to comment on people gaining weight. It shouldn't be okay for someone to comment on someone being skinny. Like, you need to eat. Obviously, fat phobia doesn't, obviously, like, skinny shaming and fat phobia is always, like, you know, a bigger thing. But at the end of the day, like, why are you commenting on people's bodies to begin with? That's so weird. Like, OP did the right thing. If anything, she should have slapped the girl a long time ago before she even slapped her. Because how the hell are you going to be degrading me for all those years and I say one thing and now I'm getting slapped? Like, what the hell?